Erica, divorce my son right now. Mom? What's going on all of a sudden? And don't call me Mom. You're not my daughter-in-law anymore. I don't understand what's going on. Oh, well, I really didn't want my son to marry you. Freddie is my precious, precious only son. I was going to choose a partner for him as his mother. But one day, Freddie brought you home. And you told me that you were pregnant with his child. I had no choice but to allow you to marry him. At the time, I thought you were a nice girl. Look at you now. I'm so disappointed that you're actually an outrageous person. Excuse me? Did I do something? I have no idea why you are upset. I won't be easy on you just because you're pregnant. I told Freddie too. I want you to divorce him today and vanish from our lives. Today? That's impossible. I don't want to see your face anymore. Just texting you makes me sick. Are you sure? I have nothing more to say to you. You should hate yourself for deceiving my innocent Freddie. I don't understand what you mean at all. It's impossible to get a divorce today. Oh, are you worried about your baby? Huh? Leave today. Otherwise, I don't know what happens to the baby. What are you saying? It's your grandchild. Shut up. I'm not your mother-in-law anymore. You are to pack your things and leave quickly. Got it? Hi, Freddie. You're already home, right? Yes, I'm home. I just got home from work. Okay. Then I'm sure you've already noticed. Yeah? Mom told me. She told you to pack up and leave, didn't she? Yeah. I got messages from her and I didn't know what was going on. You really did leave the house, didn't you? Huh? Mom was impressed. She said, you're surprisingly understanding. Because if I didn't leave right away, I didn't know what she would do to our baby. I asked my parents to come and pick me up on short notice. I went back to my parents' house with the bare minimum of belongings. Then all that's left is to proceed with a divorce. What do you mean? Your mom kicked me out of the house and now you are asking me to divorce you? Don't be so defensive. You were cheating on me. Cheating? What? I didn't cheat on you. Such a liar. What? My mom saw you cheating on me. Your mom? That's right. That's reason enough for divorce. When did she say I cheated on you? Yesterday. She saw you talking with a young guy at our front door. She said you guys looked very friendly. Young guy? That's my brother. Huh? I'm pregnant and can't carry heavy things. So my brother delivered me some groceries. Your brother? That's right. I told you that my brother was coming yesterday, didn't I? I don't remember that. What? You can't fool me, you know. You were going to take advantage of him while I was at work. Why don't you ask my brother? Besides, I'm sure your mom would have remembered his face. Because he was at our wedding. No. Mom said she didn't recognize him. That's ridiculous. Check on our security camera then. You'll see my brother. I'm sure you'll understand. You're so demanding. Mom said she'd never seen him before. Are you trying to tell me that she's lying? Not exactly. You're just accusing me of cheating and asking for a divorce without any evidence. I was just talking to my brother. I thought you were a nice, innocent woman before we got married. I guess I was unlucky. You've got some nerve to cheat on me so brazenly in broad daylight. You don't trust me at all, huh? Mom said she saw it, so it must be true. That's right. She's more important to you. Of course she is. My mother would never lie to me. Let's get a divorce. I want to get rid of this cheating woman as soon as possible. But I'm not paying child support, okay? We're getting divorced because of you. What? What are you talking about? Are you going to abandon your parental duties? And the child you're carrying? It's your boyfriend's child anyway, right? That's terrible. It's your child. I don't believe you at all. I don't mind taking a DNA test. That won't be necessary. Why not? Because I'm 100% sure you're having an affair. I don't need a DNA test. Isn't that the most important thing now? I'm not going to raise a child with your blood in its veins. I can't let this child be a part of my family. How can you say such a terrible thing? I'm not going to be the father of your child. I'm going to find a woman younger and prettier than you. And she's going to have my baby. So you and the child in your belly, you guys are now strangers. Oh, wow. If you don't believe me, then forget it. Promise me one thing. What the hell? From now on, no matter what happens, you stay away from me and my child. Isn't that so obvious? I'm not going to get involved, even if you ask me to. You and that kid betrayed me. I'm not going anywhere near you. So, we have an agreement, right? Yeah, we do. Are you okay with this? Don't cry saying it's too hard to raise a kid on your own. Don't ask me to get back together with you. There's no chance of that happening. I see. I guess we're strangers now. Goodbye. Hey, Erica. It's been a long time. How are you? How's my kid growing up? Who is it? Hey, don't be sad. Well, I'm seriously asking who you are. Damn. You are still a pain in the ass. It's Freddy, your husband. My what? I don't know my husband with that name. Hey, what the hell are you blabbering about? We divorced 2 years ago. How can you forget in just 2 years? We divorced 2 years ago, so you are my ex-husband, right? Huh? It doesn't matter which one it is. It does. Because it's very important whether you are currently my husband or not. Make no mistake, please. You are so nitpicky about details. So what does my ex-husband want from me? I'm trying to get back together with you. Huh? You can come back to me again. I decline. Why? You're the one who decided I cheated on you. You're the one who demanded a divorce. Well, well, well. Listen to me. Actually, Mom saw you walking with a kid the other day. Then, she said the kid looked exactly like me when I was his age. Of course she did. He is related to you after all. I thought he was your partner's kid. You were actually pregnant with my child. I told you that over and over. You didn't believe me. And one more thing. Mom told me you were bringing a young man home with you. I checked the data from the security camera at the front door recently. And your brother was right there. I thought, wow, what you said was true. Did you say you checked it recently? It's a little too late for that, but... I told my mom about it. She said she'd forgive you too. Huh? She said she'd forgive me? I didn't do anything wrong, okay? You're the one who did something confusing. I'll let that go so you can come back with our kid. You can be my wife again. I'm glad my mom is such a kind person. Not good at all. Oh, why? I don't want to be your wife. I'm not at all happy with such a judgmental mother-in-law. Oh. And you? You left me because you believed only your mother's stories. You made us think you were up to something. Why? Why is it so confusing? You invited your brother to our place. What's wrong with having family over to my house? Anyone would suspect an affair if a young man came to their house. Your mom met my brother at the wedding. There are so many photos from the wedding. I don't remember every single face of your relatives. Even if she didn't remember their faces, it was stupid to assume that I was cheating on you. Well... And you didn't see it with your own eyes. You took your mother's word and divorced me. What the hell? I told you I'll marry you again. I don't want to. Are you sure you want to be so stubborn? It's hard enough raising a child on your own, isn't it? You want to continue being a single mother? Oh dear, who is a single mother? You! Stop messing around and listen to me and your mother-in-law. No, she's not my mother-in-law. Shut up. You've been married to me once. Divorce or no divorce, you're still entitled to follow my lead. I don't know what you're talking about. Listen, I'll marry you today. Just get ready to go to the city office. I'm coming to pick you up with Mom. Erica? We came to your parents' house just now. Who is that guy? Did you really come? Of course. I was expecting to see my grandchild. But this guy told me you and your kid were out. I went to pick you guys up, you know. I'm glad I made it in time. I was out with my kid. And who was that man who answered the door? He's my husband. What? Husband? We got married 6 months ago. What? Why didn't you tell us? I don't know what to tell you, but why would I bother telling you? And I'm pregnant with my husband's child. What? Oh my God. Then give me my grandson. Frankly speaking, I don't care about you, but you have to give me my grandson. I will raise him together.
That child is not your grandchild.
What?
My husband officially adopted him.
What?
I'd like you to abandon the idea that he's your son's child or your grandchild.
Adoption? What the hell did you do?
I mean, why are you asking me to return my child now? Freddie and I have been divorced for a long time. He told me he was going to have the child with his new wife.
Well, he can't have children anymore.
Oh no.
Right after the divorce, Freddie was diagnosed with a severe illness. Because of the treatment he received at that time, he can no longer have a child of his own.
I see. So no matter what it takes, you want to take my kid, the only one with your blood in him.
That's right. If you understand, then give me my grandson.
No.
Don't you feel sorry for Freddie?
Well, I'm sorry he's sick, but...
If you feel that way, give me back my grandchild.
No, I won't.
You're a stubborn daughter-in-law.
I'm not your daughter-in-law.
You need to listen to me.
You say the same thing as your son.
I will not allow my daughter-in-law to disobey me.
You were the one who told me not to call you mom anymore.
I told you I would let that go.
Letting it go where? If you don't back off here, I'll call the police.
The police?
You and Freddie are still hanging around near my parents' house anyway, right?
Kinda, but why are you calling the police?
I repeat, I am already divorced. My child has been adopted by my current husband. My husband and I have full custody of our child.
But he's not blood related to your current husband.
It doesn't matter. My husband is. Unlike you and Freddie, he is a man who loves us and our child as a whole. You cannot do anything anymore. Please leave.
Oh no. Please, Erica. Give me back my grandson.
Then I'll call the police.
Stop it.
Then please leave.
Okay. I'm leaving now. Just don't call the police. Hey, Erica. Can we get back together again? Since I went to your parents' house, my mom has been totally depressed. She stays at home all day long. She doesn't seem to be able to do anything. Dad said he was thinking of getting a divorce. You know, I feel bad for my mom. Why don't you marry me again and raise our child together? He is our son, right? Once you and my kid come back, Mom will be fine. You want to show some appreciation to my mother too, don't you? And she won't have to go through a divorce. So, let's get back together, okay?
Enough.
What?
I'm not marrying you again.
Why not?
I got married 6 months ago. Didn't your mother tell you that?
I heard that, but you can divorce your husband as soon as you can. There won't be any trouble about custody. Just hurry up and bring my kid back home.
Huh? I'm pregnant with my husband's child.
What?
Oh, you didn't hear about that from your mom?
I didn't know.
And the fact that your parents are going through a divorce has nothing to do with me.
What?
Your father called the other day to apologize to me. He said he was sorry for the trouble his wife and son caused. Your father is a sensible man, unlike you and your mother.
Well, so what?
He told me at the time that I could tell you if you persist in contacting him. I'll tell you now.
What the hell? What is it?
Your mother has been cheating on her husband for a long time.
What?
They say if you're having an affair, you think other people are doing it too. That's exactly what happened 2 years ago.
My mom? No way.
She thought I was having an affair when she saw my brother. I guess it's because she was cheating on him.
Oh no.
Your mother brought a young man into the house while her husband was at work. She never learned her lesson.
Seriously?
And then, your father on your behalf paid me alimony. And also, he's been paying me monthly child support on your behalf.
What?
He hasn't done it anymore since I married my husband. He said he would deduct the amount from what you will eventually inherit.
What?
He said that you will probably end up with nothing.
What do you mean?
That's why I'm sure you're going through a big upheaval. So this is not the time to worry about me.
Help me out.
Don't tell me you've forgotten the promise we made back then.
Promise?
From now on, no matter what happens, you stay away from me and my children. That's what I said.
But things have changed, and you can help me as my ex-wife.
A promise is a promise.
No way.
Stay away from us for the rest of your life.
Oh no.
Freddie was living with his parents after the divorce. He was quite shocked when he found out about his mother's affair. He left his parents' house without saying a word. Shortly thereafter, my ex-parents-in-law divorced. My ex-mother-in-law was evicted from the family home. She was charged alimony, but since she was a housewife and had no savings, she had no choice but to borrow money. Now she is working so hard to pay off her debts. Freddie must have been mentally exhausted after losing so many things all at once. He made a series of mistakes at work and he got fired. He is now working as a day laborer to make ends meet. As for me, I recently gave birth to my second child. My current husband loves them both. I would like to continue to live happily with my beloved family.